Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Innovation Podcast, your source for all things innovation. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, today I have Martin Randolph on the line, and he's CEO and founder over at SequenceX. Martin, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, Adam. How's everybody doing? I don't know where you're going to be when you hear this, but I hope you're somewhere safe, given the latest events in our country.
I love that, and I think it ties right in with what we're going to talk about and talking about today's topic, so how artificial intelligence and machine learning technology can improve public safety, and I know that's one of your missions, so we're going to dive into that. But before we do, give us a little bit of an overview of your company over at SequenceX. So tell us a little bit more about what you do.
All right, so as far as the entire the direct a vision and solution that we provide is SequenceX is a cloud-based automatic threat and intruder detection technology software. And what we do is we detect threats and security camera feeds in real time. And so we monitor the sequence of events, and when we find a threat, X marks the spot, we escalate that threat to the proper personnel, may it be on-site security or off-site first responders.
No, I love it, and I love
to the people. I love it. You know, so we have the mobile app. You'll also get an alert of whatever threat could be around the corner from you.
So let's go. I think that's a great transition. So let's dive into today's topic. So how AI and machine learning are improving public safety, and also, early detection. Like, what a big deal that is. I mean, this is a big topic. Where do you want to start with this one?
All right. First, let's start with the basics of what is artificial intelligence. What is AI and machine learning for those that may be listening that could be lost. So, artificial intelligence is a wide-ranging branch of computer science, and this is concerned with building smart machines, that's capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence, right? So AI is an interdisciplinary science with multiple approaches, right? But advancements in machine learning and deep learning are like creating a paradigm shift in virtually every sector in the tech industry. And so just to give you a quick everyday thing that people may see AI used in, right, would be Google, right? There's AI-powered predictions, right? Ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft, right? This is some of the more front ways that you see AI being used to make it real simple. Of course, it gets much deeper than that when we start talking about, government approach plans to when it comes to, possible intruders and attacks. It gets deeper. But for everyone that's living an everyday life, it's used. Robo readers is a good way. Mobile check deposits, spam filters. These are the simple ways that AI is being used, and there's 4 different approaches that have historically defined the field of artificial intelligence. And this is thinking humanly, thinking rationally, acting humanly, and acting rationally. And for those that think that AI is an eye somewhere in the sky that's watching you and watching your every move and going to take your information, and that's not the case. There's very positive ways and very innovative ways that AI is used that are very helpful to us every day. And so the way we can help make the world and are helping make the world a more safer place for all of us is by using this to kind of prevent certain things from happening. First, let me tell you a way that we help provide value to mid-sized businesses and enterprises, and that's to help to help those businesses with certain annual loss that they have in the theft prevention area, where we can detect the behavior of theft, right? Because they lose somewhere around $100 billion annually just due to theft and employee theft. And so we provide value in that area. Also in auto theft from parking lots or vandalism. We can detect the behavior of an auto of a car being stolen and what that may look like, and escalate that threat, and with very low false positives. And for such catastrophic events that happen commonly, that are very common, which is things like active shooter incidents. We can detect a possible intruder within 30 to 40 feet of an entrance of a facility and or an establishment, and escalate that threat to the proper personnel, so that you can really get there to the scene of the affected area early to begin to de-escalate things before they get out of hand, which is key in those sorts of situations, right? And so in today's world, a big concern that we are really utilizing SequenceX and providing value is with COVID-19 and being able to detect escalated temperatures or wearing no mask in certain facilities, and being able to send alerts and say, this person may have a high temperature, and let's check it out, without trying to be too controlling, but more providing information so that you know what's going on, and also providing that information to the people, not just to the authorities or the proper personnel that are on scene or on deck of a certain establishment, but the people will also know what's going on.
I love that, and I love the concept, and the idea here, though, is that this AI technology is really empowering change in many different facets. So whether it's public safety, whether it's public safety for multiple different things. You brought up shootings. You brought up car theft. You brought up theft from employees. All of these different threats that AI and technology has the opportunity to maybe prevent or circumvent a percentage of, right? So nothing's perfect, but even if you can decrease things by a percentage, it's a step in the right direction. So I love that. I love what you're doing. That being said, what kind of and at the end of this, I'm giving you an opportunity, of course, to leave contact information or websites or wherever you want to send traffic to. But just so that the right types of individuals and/or organizations do follow up, what type of businesses and/or companies are typically a good fit to work with SequenceX?
I would like to say that typically, retail is definitely a really good space. We can provide a lot of value, right? Because it's going to be a lot of traffic in and out of certain retail stores and grocery stores and malls, even theaters, right? We can help in those areas. Mid-sized companies as well. We like to say any sorts of businesses that hold more than that holds 20 and up. Because we're about saving lives and helping to prevent the next threat, and that's what we're doing in a time like this, where we've seen a lot happen with rioting after what happened with George Floyd and things that we've seen when it comes to COVID-19. These are the concerns of most businesses that we have spoken to today, is to know if and when these things are going to happen, right? That's the golden thing that anybody would really want to pay for, is to know when this is going to happen and to try to prevent it. So I would say, yeah.
No, definitely well said, Martin. And so next thing, if somebody does want to follow up and learn more, what's the best way for them to connect?
Definitely. You can find out more by going to SequenceX.ai. That's our website, and you can also email us. Any potential partners out there that are looking for some sort of a partnership in this space, you could definitely email us at info@SequenceX.ai.
Fantastic. Well, Martin, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about your background and all the great things that you're doing over at SequenceX. So appreciate that. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave a review on the Apple iTunes Store. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Innovation, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you got going on. And Martin, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thanks a lot, Adam. I really appreciate you having us. And you guys take care and be safe out there, huh?